Hi there folks, it's Matt Hayson here as we close off the month of March and turn into the holiday period of Easter. Now I thought it would be timely just to have a look at the overall performance of the Sydney auction market through the course of the month, just to pick up some interesting trend lines. What we have seen through the month is pretty good volume, so that's good news for buyers that have had a reasonably good, healthy supply and selection available for them. But the overall clearance rate, again, has been anchored between that early to mid 50% mark. Last week was the highest auction clearance rate for the month, sitting at just over 56%. So we can see that's a fairly evenly poised, balanced market between buyers and sellers. So you can forget all the data that you're reading really over the Saturday, which is suggesting that the clearance rate's sitting at 70, 75%. It's just unreliable data. But so much so that the media has remained pretty hyperbolic about what's unfolding in the market, picking up on some of these auctions on the weekend that have been selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars above the reserve. But that's not really painting a full picture of what's unfolding in the market. Now, the most reliable pattern that we've seen is that starting with the A-grade property, which is attracting most of the market attention at the moment. Good online inquiry, foot traffic at opens, competitive interest at or before auction, and that's what's driving property prices forward in Sydney. Then we have our B-grade property. Now that's a more evenly poised match and negotiation between buyers and sellers. And then finally, your C-grade property. Now in our view, that there is downward pressure on these particular type of assets, and you need to be very keenly priced in order to attract and engage buyer interest. So, but as I always say, the old adage is that the cream rises to the top. Now we saw that play out perfectly at this auction on the weekend at 3 Temple Street in Stanmore that was sold by John O'Hammond and Julie Hatch. Now this property, beautiful street frontage, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, a pool, even a cinema, and a strong crowd on hand to watch this auction. And 9 registered bidders pushed this price north of $4.5 million, which was a new suburb record for Stanmore. Also, we've mentioned here that the prestige market is continuing to move from strength to strength, and Danny Cobden and Sam Irvie during the week sold prior to auction this wonderful terrace at 106 Roundtree Street in Birchgrove for around $6 million. So that particular section of the market is performing very well. And then finally this week, folks, if you do have a buying budget sitting at around $4 million and you're traveling to Balmain this Saturday, we're starting 3 sensational homes you need to put on your inspection agenda. Starting at 37 Llewellyn Street in Balmain, look at this magnificent double-fronted family home. It has that ideal layout for families with 2 different living zones and seamlessly connecting the kitchen, living and dining out to a north-facing garden, and a wonderful location as well where you'll walk to everywhere and the best of Balmain. Then we shift down to 188 Short Street in Birchgrove. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, impeccable views from a rarely approved rooftop terrace where you can look and sit back and gaze at the spectacular city and harbour bridge. And then finally, rollerblade down to this 1970s architectural time warp at 6 Symonds Street in Balmain East. Wonderful internal space, north facing, good water views, lock-up garage, and choose your own adventure how you want to renovate this one. They are all outstanding homes and they're open for inspection this Saturday. So folks, I hope you have a wonderful Easter with your family and friends. Stay safe, and I look forward to catching you all next week.